Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Hey everyone, checking in on SPY IWM and QQQ. So we have an inside bar on Friday, a small range fitting completely within the range of Thursday, and we'll be watching that inside bar for direction on Tuesday with the holiday on Monday. So 241.90, if we break that, we're looking to new all-time highs. And if we break 241.45, we're going to be looking down at support of 240.96, and then there is a gap here at 240.73. That gap will be our short-term target once we do get the signal that consolidation is coming, and a break of that inside bar would be the first signal that normal, healthy consolidation, after a very bullish run over the past couple of weeks, would be coming. Weekly time frame still very strong after 2 weeks of consolidation with a big lower wick showing the bulls buying the dip from that one-day dump. The bulls are ripping to new higher highs. So it really, at this point, just looks like there was a little bit of fear struck into the market, shake some weak hands, bulls bloating the dip and running to higher highs. So looking at IWM, it's a much different story. It is very clearly weaker than the other two names here, and that is because we still have a lower high and lower low pattern here in May. And we had just set another lower high at 138.61. Bulls are buying the dips here. You can see 3 of the last 4 days, there's big lower wicks with bulls buying that dip. They have to see this higher low established now, the low of Friday, 136.78, and then see follow through to break the recent high of 138.61. We're not looking back towards the all-time high until we break 139.48 as well, and it's a much different shape on the daily chart with that little mini downtrend over the whole month, which is pretty much opposite trading of SPY and QQQ. So IWM on the weekly does still have these higher lows intact. It is still in control of the bulls. We have an inside bar on the weekly time frame to be watching. But if we do see a break of that low, really it's all the way down to 132.40. That's the line in the sand, where if that were to break, that would be a more significant bearish development. But as long as that holds, the bulls are remaining in control. Even if we are just trading sideways with a slight little uptrend with tight Bollinger Bands, there's certainly no sign of bearish action if these support levels continue to hold. QQQ continues to be on fire. It too is an inside bar, just 5 cents shy of the all-time high with the high of Friday. So that range is 140.81 support, 141.28 resistance. And the bulls still above the upper Bollinger Band, riding breakout mode and showing lots of strength. So certainly the strongest of the three, not by a whole lot. SPY's right there as well. They're certainly trading hand in hand with the tech sector leading the way. But we're watching to see how these inside bars break on Tuesday. And it is certainly a stronger weekly candlestick. A green Marubozu closing up at the high and closing 1 penny above the upper Bollinger Band in breakout mode. Consolidation was 1 less week. We had 4 big green weeks, 1 red week, and now continuation. And we look at SPY, it had a little bit more consolidation and now trying to follow along as well. So the bulls are still in control of the overall market. We'll be looking for normal, healthy consolidation at some point. But we have to keep in mind that every single fear-driven dip in the past, what feels like forever, but in the past multiple years, has been bought by the bulls. So we keep seeing everyone say, oh, this is it, this is the top, the rug's about to be pulled. We have to keep in mind that until that happens, the trend is bulls buy the dip. And anybody who has been buying the dip, it's paying off in truckloads, and the one time where it doesn't pay off and we do see a more significant pullback, it certainly will not outweigh all the gains seen to the upside at this point. So congrats to the bulls. They certainly have a strong grip on this market, and we'll watch to see if it can continue even higher heading into next week. Thanks again. Have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday.